Today we're in my backyard, North Alabama, just north of Huntsville, in a little town called New Market. And where we're at today is a place called Mountain Fork Trail. This is what you're going to look at coming into the place. You are going to look at a 43.1 degree incline. This incline is gravel and it's filled with all kinds of rock like this right here. That's just loose. There's some that's bigger. You got wood. You got a little bit of everything. And the thing about this is that it don't look like much on the GoPro, but with everything that you have to contend with, the little logs like this right here, that will definitely kick you one way or the other. A rock like this right here, that will definitely ruin your day. Looks like there's a bunch of rubber on that one already. These will definitely ruin your day. But like I said before, it's a great place to cut your teeth. It's a great place to practice in the sand, because the sand is like it's like 1, 2, maybe even 3 inches deep in some areas. So and you just kind of glide on it. It's amazing. I love it. Some people don't, but that's why I come up here, is to be able to ride it, know what my bike's doing under me when it gets on terrain like that, and to know what to do with it. So it's just leveling up your skill set and what you're comfortable with. Now, out of Huntsville, if you're coming out of Huntsville, take Winchester East, and you'll get to New Market. Once you get to New Market, you'll go over this bridge. It's Veterans Memorial Bridge. There's a little waterfall over it, to the right. It's not really a waterfall, it's just a concrete barrier where water rolls over it. But you can see it from the road. So as soon as you go over this bridge, take your next right. Your next right's going to be Old Hurricane Road. Take that all the way down to the stop sign. When you get to the stop sign, that's going to be Mountain Fork. You're on the right road. Hang a left at the stop sign, and you're going to go over a mile. Now, it may be 1.1 miles, 1.1 miles, 1.25 miles, 1.5 miles. It's somewhere around there. Not exactly sure, but I will show you what you're looking for. All right, what you're looking for is this red gravel, right? And it's got a pull-off space. There's Trigger down there. It's got a little pull-off space, and where trucks and trailers come in and they pull their bikes off or their four-wheelers off or whatever the case may be, they pull them off. And then you got that yellow post right there. It's gated, but the gates are always open, and it's just this red gravel. Now, this is all public, so you're free to ride. There are some private areas up here, so I would definitely pay attention to the signs that are posted, no trespassing or private property. And I'm always respectful of that, and I kind of stay off of that. So but I'm glad you're with me. Glad that you're here at my channel again. Welcome back. And if you're a new time person, look, I hope you enjoy. If you do, just leave me a comment below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we're going to get to it. Welcome to Mountain Fork Trail. This is my knobby hobby. So you're going to get a lot of these plateaus. So you'll go up a hill, you'll plateau, you'll go up a hill, you'll plateau. It's real rutty. I know a lot of four-wheel drives come up through here and ride, and four-wheelers and razors and all of that. But yeah, there's still fun to be had up here. Anyway, you'll go uphill and then you'll plateau, uphill, plateau. You'll do that for about, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile, going up several hills. And like I said before, on the GoPro, it really doesn't look that steep, but 43 degrees with that kind of loose gravel, little small baby heads, you know, that are loose and tumbling, it'll keep you on your toes, definitely. But like I said, all the way through here in this section anyway, all you're doing is skating on loose gravel. So and trying to avoid ruts, or at least hit them strategically in the right place. Yeah, those little potholes like that, if you just pick your front wheel up over them, that back wheel hit them pretty soft. You barely even feel them. This is a beautiful place up here. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Very quiet. I would venture to say that I'm probably going to be the only one up here today. It's Sunday, and it's mid-afternoon, about 3:30, somewhere around in there. But if I do see somebody up here today, I'd be surprised, and I wouldn't be surprised, because it's such a great place to ride. It's a short trail, relatively speaking. I mean, you know, I just came back from the Smoky Mountain 500, which was, you know, at the very least 140 something miles. And I just went straight into that rut. I don't know, it's like when you pay attention to something, you kind of gravitate to it. I guess that's part of creating your own reality in that sense. Missed all those ruts. Like I said before, most of the roads up here is, you know, really not bad. It's just loose gravel roads with some potholes, some ruts, some rocks sticking up, but nothing that you know will give you a flat tire, really. I don't think. Most of them are rounded off pretty good. Now there are starting to be houses or little hunting cabins or whatever up here, and rightfully so. We are definitely in buck country. This is where the bucks get all their does. Now this is loose, and oh my goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo. Come on. Yeah. All right. That was very loose and very tricky. It was a little bit off camber. I believe that's the word. Where the turn kind of goes away from the turn, or the mountain goes away from the turn and doesn't give you a berm. It just gives you the opposite of one, to where it's real easy to kind of your knobbies to lose their traction, so to say. Anyway, I navigated that relatively good. I wouldn't say pro or excellent. I would say I made it through. I do love this place up here. I do. And I think maybe there'll be one more hill up here, and then I think it's just going to flatten out. I don't think I'm at the top of the mountain, but I think I'm close. We'll see. We'll see here shortly. As soon as I get to the top, we'll take a break, because that's a little bit nerve-wracking, and I really don't know this mountain that well. I've only ridden it like maybe 4 times, and each and every time, you know, it gives me something a little bit new. The terrain is always changing because of the four-wheelers and four-wheel drives, and all right. You know what? I'm gonna cross over, get out of that real deep loose stuff, get off in this little I'm gonna cross over again, and whoo, back end stepped out on me then. Now this right here, it really doesn't look like much, but I'm definitely going uphill. It's definitely deep gravel and loose gravel, with a mixture of pea-sized gravel, regular rock-sized gravel, and then little baseball and softball size rocks that really kick your tires one way or the other, just like that one did. Whoa, got off in a rut on that. I couldn't help myself. But I made it through that too. Woo! All right. I think that was the last one, because that was the longest one. Nope. Oh, nope. This one's a big one. This is the one that's 50 something. The incline is like 54 degrees or something like that. It don't look like, woo, 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 come on. It don't look like much, but these rocks are just sticking up out of the ground. Looks like somebody lost something. Wasn't quite sure what that was. All right, and this right here is private property to the right. We're gonna go around this to the left, because this, oh yeah, woo, I stepped out again too. Yeah, you got to pay attention in that section right there, in all these sections. I was definitely wrong. It was not the last. And it just keeps going and going. All right. A little smack a whack. It's fine. Oh yeah, come on, I'm gonna stay in the rut. All right, this is the last one. For real, for sure, for sure. A little bit of air, not much. All right, woohoo! Made it to the top. Yeah, buddy. Come on. That is very challenging. And if you do it all at one time, it will definitely keep you on your toes. I'm out here on the side of the trail. I made it to the top. I'm up here where it flattens out, and we'll get in some different terrain up here. We'll kind of leave that kind of rocks and gravel behind, and it'll go to hard pack. There's some gravel, but it's embedded in the hard pack. There's some loose gravel, but it's not anything like what that was. we'll get into sand and mud. So I've already seen a couple of mud puddles early in the flat up here at the top. So I'm sure there's going to be much more the deeper we get into this. Now, out here on the trail, one of the things I love about this is there's no billboards, there's no stoplights or stop signs or yield signs or street signs, go this way, go that way. There is, however, private property signs, and most places up here are marked with private property, and I will oblige. But for the most part, it's just you and the trail up here, the elements, and you know, maybe an animal too that wants to trot alongside of you, may dart out in front of you, may try to eat you, don't know. But it wouldn't be much of an adventure without that. No way. All right, so we're getting deeper back in here. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we got mud everywhere, but we got ways around it too. And this is a part of the sand and the different terrain, and it just keeps changing. I love it up here. That's that silty sand right there. That rear end's just kicking out here and there. So then we'll go back into some gravel. Come on.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know. Where we gonna go? I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me, to run away with me. Don't tell your friends, we'll let them know we're safe later on. The road's calling, sun on our skin, sleeping under stars when it's gone. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me, to run away with me, to run away with me, to run away with me.
Man, there are ruts. Oh, this road is rutted up, and it's just water drainage ruts, but nevertheless, you got to watch them because they will kick you one way or the other. All right, Bethel Cemetery. So we're on asphalt now. This will go from asphalt to gravel to asphalt. We'll go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for a little while. Even on the switchbacks. Look at this road. It is just beautiful up through here. I love this road.
Starry eyes and cellophane. She takes her walk, she makes a plan.
Absolutely a fun road to ride.
A truck bails down the avenue. There's broken glass, a missing pew at church. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe time's too strong. Are we falling further? Are the lights that take us home when everyone is gone? Are we breaking title to ask the question why? We live and then we die. I think I'm fine. Maybe I'll write you from the other side. He was young when mom got cancer. Here life comes on Dasher Dancer. Raised up his little sister on his own. He brushed her hair and watched her grow. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe time's not that strong. Are we falling further? Are the lights that take us home and everyone is gone? Are we breaking title to ask the question why? We live and then we die. I think I'm fine. Maybe I'll write you from the other side. I'm just gonna take it slowly. I'm just gonna live one day at a time. I hope you feel you truly know me. If something comes to take me in the night, take us home when everyone is gone. We breaking title to ask the question why. We live and then we die. I think I'm fine. Maybe I'll write you from the other side.
Made it. All right. Hope you enjoyed the ride. I did talk to somebody else on the trail about what exactly that mountain is. So what they said is the back part is Piedmont Mountain. The front part where we came up in the beginning is Hell Mountain, and off to the left is Coal Mine Mountain. So we rode the 3 mountains in a day, which is a wonderful trail. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any knowledge on the 3 mountains or 2 mountains or 1 mountain, please put it in the comments below. And I would ask you, if you enjoyed this, please consider liking, subscribing, or commenting, or even sharing with your friends. I'd appreciate it. I hope to hear from you, and I hope to see you out on this trail one day, or any other trail. Again, if you ride and you want to do a ride, or you know of other trails that are in the North Alabama area, please put them in the comments below. I would like to find them and share them and ride them, and hopefully ride with you one day. But until then, glad you hung out with me. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.